Hello everybody, welcome back. Today we have something very special for you. Maybe a few of you know what it is. For the others, this is an Aston Martin Vanquish ZAGATO shooting brake. Long name for a stunning car, but yeah, it is a rare car, so it has a rare long name. Let's start from the front. You all know Aston Martin fronts are mostly the same. You have these beautiful headlights with the main light over here, with the daytime running light here, and this gorgeous shape from the front with the big mouth over here, like a shark. But the ZAGATO is in so many ways so much different. Now, look, we have these interesting fog lights. I'm not sure they're even fog lights. Maybe this is the daytime running light. I could be mistaken. But look at this. It looks really cool. And this is something I've never seen before. But I really like it. It's very bright, but also very iconic looking. Yeah. We have the color shape here. We have a nice gray color. Yeah. And we have the black inserts in combination with the carbon fiber. So when you look at it from the front completely, it looks very, very nice. You have the carbon fiber front splitter. You have a front-facing camera. You have the black grille, and you have these two iconic lights, which look very interesting, I have to say. It's pretty cool. We have the typical Aston Martin Vanquish shape from the lights and the bonnet. But in the bonnet, as you can see, we have air intakes in carbon fiber, and they are not fake. You can see through the bonnet. Yeah, so they are really for letting the heat out of the engine, so the cooling is increased. From the side, this is the most interesting part. Look at that. We have a shooting brake, which looks like a coupe, which looks a little bit like a rocket, and it is a two-seater. But the shape of the car is amazing. The wheels, we have 20-inch wheels in the front and in the back in satin black finish. And of course, we got carbon ceramic brakes. Everything in black, just the logo and the bolts in silver. It's a nice, decent combination. Here on the side fender, we have carbon fiber. The Z stands for ZAGATO, and ZAGATO is famous for making special models and special cars. The carbon fiber continues here under the door, and we have even here the window frame at the front in carbon fiber. This is really nice, and I mean, look at this, look at the roof. The shape, I mean, the shape is in general a roof, but look at this, the black. It is like a T going down. This is really cool. So you have a very, very long roof with this black stuff in the middle, a little rear spoiler, which looks really out of this world. Yeah, we have the windows, they are very thin, very small, and they are even smaller in the back. So this shape is amazing. But my friends, look at this, the rear view. And the most stunning part of the rear view for me are the rear lights. This looks like a rocket, and it reminds me, to be honest, I'm not 100% sure, correct me if I'm wrong, the old, was it the Thunderbird, or was it one of the old American cars from the 50s and 60s? Some of them had these torpedo lights in the back, and this reminds me a little bit of it, but much more elegant with all the single elements. How beautiful is that? When you see this car at night, if you see the car by night, it is outstanding. And even the rear, we have a full carbon fiber diffuser. As you can see, everything carbon fiber here and here. We have a 4-pipe exhaust system with satin black finishing for the pipes. And this little, we have a rear view camera, of course, so front and rear camera. This is the reverse light. Very small, but very bright. And the little rear spoiler, it's really gorgeous. And here, between the rear lights, we still have this shape. So they are integrated, and yeah, it's just amazing. I can't take my eyes off it because it's so beautiful, and every time you discover something new. So what about inside? Inside, actually, it is a bold design, mostly in black and gray. So typical Aston Martin. But let's get back to detail and jump inside. So here we are inside of the ZAGATO shooting brake. And the biggest thing you're gonna notice is the steering wheel. Flattened at the side, not the bottom or the top. So nowadays we are used to that from Aston Martin, but those times back in 2019, it was something pretty new. And I'm not sure, what do you think? You like it or you don't? Leave it in the comments below. For me, it's something just new and I have to get used to it. That's my comment. We have everything in bold design, so black and gray, very understatement in combination with the mud carbon fiber. You can see it here going down like a waterfall, and this is pretty beautiful. The shifting paddles are in carbon fiber as well. We have a Bang & Olufsen sound system on board, with the speakers also on the dashboard, which go up when we start the car. You're used to that from the Urus maybe, or Audi. We have 2 electric windows, since it's a 2-seater, only 2. This is for trunk opening, fuel filler cap, locking the car, and mirror adjustment. Both seats are fully electric, as you can see maybe here. On both sides, electric seats with massage, memory and everything. And of course we have ventilation and heating. By the way, this is for the key, and the key is in this little leather pouch, as you can see. So I'm gonna put the key inside, turn on the ignition, and the screen will come up, da-da-da-da, and Z for ZAGATO. So we got these little control units over here. As I said, we can adjust the seats with heating and ventilation. We have the climate control, which is adjustable however you want it, shortcut buttons, launch control, traction control off. And this one is interesting because you remember I told you about the roof and the T-shape, the black stuff. Now look up and see. This is a glass roof in the same shape. And tell me, how beautiful is that? I really like it. It is gorgeous. It is something very specific for this car built and amazing in my eyes. It's really beautiful. Here's the system. Yeah, a little bit old school, but we know this from Aston Martin. These systems were not maybe in the time. This is the preview camera. Can I change also to the... this is the front camera, and this is the rear camera. So I go back. Okay, back. Vehicle status. I can check the tire status. Power meter. Track use only, okay. Got it. So you can see how much power you're using. This car has a 6-liter V12 with 444 horsepower, which is a lot, and it sounds, oh my god, you will hear it later. It's just amazing. By the way, this sound you hear, maybe you heard it. I'm just turning the AC off. Now when I, for example, go into menu, and I want to go back and I press the back button, I don't know why it does it. Maybe I have to, I don't know, I have to adjust, but I don't know. If you go here, tire status, and you go back, navigation, it always does these sounds. Interesting, never heard that before, but anyway. So, you get all the control units over here. We have a little storage here, a cup holder, guess it should be one. And we got a center console, also all in leather for storage, 2 USB ports and 1 power outlet. And as you can see, everything is in carbon fiber, which is really nice. We have, of course, Bluetooth audio here. You can take a call or hang up. Suspension adjustment, driving adjustment from sport, comfort, etc. And this is for the cruise control. So everything is under control. There's actually not a lot of buttons and switches, what I like. Yeah, you just have this part, a little bit on the steering wheel, and that's it. So it's a very clear design. The speedometer is typical for Aston Martin. One goes the way this way and one goes the way this. So one with the clock, one against the clock. And yeah, The car has 545 kilometers. So it's nearly new. And, very important, this car has been built only 99 times. So there's 99 pieces only of this beautiful car. And yeah, you don't find them on the market, to be honest. We checked and they are very rare to find, but we got one. So if you're interested, check out our website. So for inside, I think that's it so far. We have one more thing, the doors. This is a special design, as you can see. And from my point of view, I see little Z's. Z here. Z for Zagato. Could be. I'm not sure if it's meant to be like this or if it should look like this, but for me, it looks like this. And this is okay, because Zagato is a very big name and they build beautiful cars. Google Zagato cars and you will find amazing cars, believe me. And even when you open the door, it says Vanquish Zagato Aston Martin. So this is pretty cool. So we've seen the inside and a quick walk for the exterior, but now we're gonna check out the practicability, if it's practical. Sorry. We check out the trunk and we're gonna see the engine. So come on. Okay, you have to do it in manual. Wow. There we are. Oh, first of all, here, look at this. The inside of the trunk is carbon fiber. Ooh. And even here, carbon fiber. So everything is in leather. We got, of course, our Aston Martin umbrella. Some storage. No. Ah, okay. First aid kit. This is for fuel. This is for towing. And this is your triangle, warning vest. Yeah. And then this is your space to store everything. So behind the seats a little bit. And this is your trunk. I think that's fine. Maybe you can also adjust a net and then it won't go forward. Oh, by the way, here, look at this. It's all carbon fiber. All the way. It's completely surrounded. And you got a leather grab handle here. So let me close it. And now we're gonna check out the engine. Oh, that's the best part, believe me. Am I on the wrong side? Ah, okay. I have to. This is something interesting because here you get this one, but you have to pull it forward to open it. So this is why I struggled a little bit. Now look at that. This is beautiful. This is beauty in its whole own. This is something which future generations will not have anymore because the big engines are going to disappear very soon, which is sad. This is a 6-liter V12, amazing engine. As I said, 444 horsepower. It is just gorgeous. And we can see final inspection by Phil Jeffries. Very cool. Thank you, Phil. This is so beautiful, I have to say. And again, you can see through the bonnet and the hot air will go out there and the engine will get additional cooling. So now comes the best part. We're gonna listen to it.